Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again with another video, and today we are talking about the Courier Exchange and the different packages they are offering at the moment. And I say at the moment because they have changed since I signed up to them, and they will probably change again in the future, but they are generally the same. So I'm going to go into detail about how they all work and what you sort of get from each package and maybe which one you should go for. So if you go on the Courier Exchange, on the website, click on the top right hand corner, there'll be 3 dots or 3 stripes or whatever it may be, and then go down to pricing, click on that, and it will come up with 4 different plans. Click on each plan and it'll come up what you get, how much the cost is, and what you get in each plan. Now, the 4 plans are Starter, Essential, Pro, and Premium, I think it's called. I did write this all down. Yep. If you are an owner driver, it's you and your van, don't even bother looking at Pro and Premium. They are not for you. They are for fleet. If you don't have... They are basically aimed at people with like 10 drivers. Lots of vehicles, lots of work. So if you don't have... If you are just like a lot of people, just... I'm starting out and I'm my own driver, don't even worry about those 2. The 2 you want to look at are Starter and Essential. Now, when I started, these were named differently. These would have been, Starter would have basically been the owner driver package. Essential would have been, I think they called it small fleet. And then there was big fleet, then there was massive, whatever. So my package, which I start with, is sort of a mixture of the starter package and the essential package. It's basically the starter package with a couple of the essential bits in. And now they've changed it. They've taken some of those little bits away. So, you know, it's slightly different, but it's very similar. So what you get in the starter package? Starter package, you basically get, it's for 1 driver, 1 vehicle, 1 user, you get 1 access to the app, and you get the real-time alerts, which are the ones that ping. You might have seen some of my videos where you've heard it ping, and I've gone and looked at it. And you get the one-click invoice, which I believe is the feature when you finish doing the job. It says, do you want to send an invoice? You just press the button and it will send the invoice. I actually don't use that very often. I generally go home and do my invoices because I want to get my PODs and invoices all together, and I have a system that works for me. So I generally actually wait till I get home. With the Essential, you get the exact same as the Starter, except you can have 3 users, and I think it says 5 vehicles, and you get the real-time map, and you can post loads. The main difference, and the one thing that you would use as a starter, which the Essential has, is the real-time maps. And I think it's a bit weird because I don't actually have those versions in front of me, so I can't test them. I can sort of go from what I know from what I've got. The real-time map is where you click on loads and it will show you the loads, and it will show you like where the load starts, and then you click on it and it will do like a straight line to where you're meant to be. I think that's what it's trying to say. There is a feature when you're looking at jobs on the app on the phone, which when you click on the job and view map, it will show you a route. I'm not sure if it's that. You see, this is why it's a bit, you might want to ask when you speak to them which one you're looking at, what it actually shows you. Is the real-time map a necessity? This is probably the big question. Do you have to have that to be successful on the exchange? It's very useful, but it's not a necessity. Just by having, you know, when you click on the alert, just by having that, it gives you both postcodes, or it gives you rough area. Then you just put them into Google. It does the same thing. It will take a bit longer. It might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not essential, even though it's in the essential package, which is a bit misleading. So the way I would look at it from someone's point of view, if I was going to start on the exchange today, I would probably go for the starter pack. Here's the reasons why. It's for 1 driver. You're paying for 1 driver. If it's just you and your van, that's all you need. If you don't have any customers, you're not posting loads. So you don't need to post loads. It's not something you have to have. The real-time thing, it will be annoying at times, but you've got to look at the price difference as well. I think the starter is about £56 a month, and the essential is £99 a month. That is a big price difference for 1 feature. you don't necessarily have to have. But it's each to your own. If you're coming into the business, if you're looking to join the Courier Exchange and it's you and a mate, then you've got to go Essential, because there's no point paying for 2 starter packages when you can go Essential. The other slight differences is, and this is what I noticed, was you have the option to buy European access as well on there, which I don't do European jobs, but if I did, that would be something I would look at as well, because it's just another source of income. The problem with obviously going European, there's other insurance and everything you have to get, so you've got to weigh that up. So there are differences. Like I said, when I started, I had a mixture of the two. Now, when you go on the app and click on the pricing, it will show you all this. It will show you a list, and it will show you what you get and what you don't get. Now, don't fall into a little trap that they try and do. It's a marketing thing. Loads of companies do it. When you click on the start one, it will have 2 ticks, and they'll be, you don't get this, 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 you don't get this. That's a marketing ploy, because a lot of that no one uses unless it's big fleet stuff. It's a tactic called the Jones effect. I believe that's what it's called. And basically how it works is it will show you the couple of things you do have and show you a lot of stuff you don't have. And then it will show you the next package with a load of stuff extra on top. A load of stuff you can have. So, and the reason it does that, it goes, oh, look, with that package, I can have all this stuff which everyone else is using. If anyone's ever watched the old TV show, and I think it was a film as well, Keeping Up with the Joneses, this is where it comes from. The family next door buys a brand new sports car. So the Joneses, they go buy a brand new sports car. They buy a swimming pool. The Joneses go and buy a swimming pool. And eventually they're competing to keep up with this family who's obviously got more than them, more money, more whatever. And it just goes all wrong. That's the Jones effect. They're trying to make you keep up with everyone else, and you don't actually have to. So if you're starting, it's just you in a van, I would advise, and I can only advise, because this is, like I said, I haven't been able to, I can't really review them because I haven't got each account. I can only go on what I think. If you're brand new, I would say go for the starter pack. Another reason why I say go to the starter is we've all had that job we hate. You start it, and within 3 weeks, you want to quit. With having that starter pack, it's the lowest price. You're going to be forking out that money up front, remember. You don't want to start on the CX and then realise, actually, this is not for me. I've spoke to people, since I've been doing these videos, they've started on the CX, and after 3 weeks, they've gone, I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do it. I'm going to quit. I've had other people who have started and gone, it's fantastic. It's exactly what I want. I don't know where you're going to fall on that line. So it's best to go for the start, get a feel for it. If you quickly start getting customers, maybe get another driver underneath you, just upgrade. Just upgrade to the Essential pack. Or speak to them and say, listen, I'm looking at the starter pack, but I want this as well. Is there a way I can have that added for a cost on top? From my interactions with the Courier Exchange, from the people I've spoke to, it's always been pleasant. They've always been more than happy to help. They've always laid everything out quite simply for me. I've never had a problem when I've been talking to them. The best thing you can do if you're unsure, and apart from watching my hairy face on YouTube, is give them a call and speak to them. They will, they're not going to lie to you. They're going to tell you what you can get and how much it's going to cost. Like I said, I've never had a bad experience when I've had to speak to them. I haven't had to do it very often, but it's always been a good experience. But yeah, that's my advice. If you're starting, it's just you haven't got customers, so you're not going to be posting jobs. Go for the starter pack. Like I said, I'm not sure how that real-time, not real-time, the real-time maps looks. Is it just on the desktop? Is it on the app? Is it when you click on the job and it says view job? Generally, it shows you a map of where you start and where you finish. Is it that? It's a bit ambiguous, so that's a question you would want to phone them up and go, listen, if I do this, what exactly how do the maps work? It's a valid question. You might want to do that. Like I said, when I started, it was different. It was owner driver package, and then it was like the small fleet package. And these packages are basically the same, just mixed around a bit and renamed. So, and I started on the basic owner driver package, which is essentially the starter package with a little bit more. So that's the advice I can give. If you are starting, go for the starter package. It's pretty simple. But check out their webpage. It's got a lot of information on there. It's got a lot of... it basically tells you how everything works. And if you still want more information, give them a call. They know the systems better than me. And they probably know things that are coming up in the future. And how they're going to look and how they work. So have a word with them. I hope this has been a little bit helpful to some of you guys out there. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and be safe, and have a great day.